Good morning, my good people. Good morning, Stand On It Media family. Let's go. Let me be really brief. I think Demon Time Exotics is on to something. I think Demon Time Exotics solved this whole situation. I said the other day in one of my videos that I thought that this was all a setup from A to Z to extort Adam22, and I remember something that Demon Times Exotic said in one of his earlier videos. So I said, let me go back and get that content for you guys. Let's listen to what Demon Time Exotics really says. Let's work. Good morning, my Stand On It Media family, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. I hope everybody is in good spirits. Man, we not gonna let these dudes play in our face like we stupid, man. It's time to call out these naysayers, man. Man, shout out to Demon Time Exotics, man. One thing I can say about that dude, he ain't no dummy, man. Let's work.
Let's get right into it. I know y'all been seeing all of the hype about the no jumper brawl with Wack 100 and Luce Cannon, the two guys in the alley, right? It's been a lot of different stories about who these guys are, where they came from, how all of this started, but I'm going to break it down for y'all today, right? So I got a DM from Travis Ford, right? Now, Travis Ford hit me up because I was working with Snoopy, right? So Travis Ford hits me up. He's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Give me one second. He's like, yo, this is his page. He shares a story, right? I don't just hit him up randomly. He shares a story that he's talking about the story that I'm doing with Snoopy BA. And he's, he tells me, he shares a story, and in that post, he's talking about the story that I'm doing. So I tell him to tag me so I can repost it. He says, I got you, gang. I'm Travis out of South Central LA, CEO of the Dosh Network. He gets to telling me about the story, with, Munchie B and Snoopy and how Snoopy wasn't scared, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go look at Dosh Network's page, and I see that, they got R&B Wack's Girl on the page, right? So I tell them, I'm like, Wack don't really mess with me. So, you know what I mean? You might not want to mess with me because, Wack don't mess with me. But he's basically like, that's what y'all got going on. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Keep me separated. And, that's all it was said. So later on that evening, right, I talked to Luce Cannon, right? I call Luce Cannon, and you can see that this is December 26th. That's Thursday. This is the same day I talked to Travis Ford. I called him like a little bit later because I talked to Travis Ford. He hit me at 9 a.m. I responded around 12:30. I talked to Luce Cannon about an hour later, right? All right, y'all see that. I talked to Luce Cannon. I tell him, yeah, man, I talked to Travis Ford. We thinking about we may do something on the Snoopy BA interview, but I told him, he may not mess with me because of Wack 100. And he's, Luce Cannon's like, why you say that, bro? Like, Wack don't care about you. He ain't tripping off you. You know what I mean? Da, 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 da. So I'm like, okay, cool. But, I didn't think he was going to want to mess with me. He's like, no, man, Wack ain't tripping. All right, cool. So, a little bit later that night, I get a DM again from Travis Ford. And he's basically saying, hey, man, whatever y'all got going on, leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying? because I don't want, I ain't got nothing to do with that, and I don't want to have anything to do with it, right? So let me give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see. So this is the one, right? So he says, yo, bro, don't cross me and Wack up. That's my partner. I just met you. I'm partnered with him, making good money together. Not in YouTube world. With all respect, Brody, don't mention me to Wack and Wack to me. We partners at the end of the day. I'm on his side of the table. And I was saying it like I don't get into all that beef on the net. Like not like, oh, Wack, don't tell me what to do. Whoever you talking to, Brody, leave it alone. This man to man, you a great to me. You greet me. You greet me. I love what you do. I'm pushing too much in these streets to get in the net. So I say, what you mean? What happened? Because at this point, I'm like, he just hit me out of nowhere and said that. So I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, because he references up in here, right? And in the message before, he says, whoever you're talking to, don't, he said, whoever you're talking to, Brody, leave it alone. This man to man, right? So I said, what you mean? I said, I talked to Luce saying you might not do an interview with me. That's all. I said, not do an interview is all. But he said, Wack ain't tripping like that. But all this shit is over my head. I'm just making content, right? Like, I don't know what y'all got going on, but like, all I did was tell Luce, like, you might not want to do an interview with me because you mess with Wack. I seen R&B on your page. You know what I'm saying? And, he hits me back with this message. Now I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Y'all, like, this over my head. He says, oh, correct. For me, famo, someone twisting what was said. I'm a mutual. I'm not on YouTube. I support all my folks. They channels. I still out here, so I'm low. I said, that's crazy, right? Because I'm like, obviously something has happened at this point, right? But I really don't know what's going on, right? So let's see, right? Give me 1 second, y'all.
First of all, that brother needs to learn how to spell. Get your spelling up to par, my brother. Let's go.
1 second, y'all. So I said, that's crazy. Hold on, I gotta present it. My bad, y'all. So I said, that's crazy. I don't know what was said, bro, but I ain't speak on you. Because all I said to Luce Cannon was, hey, man, I talked to this guy about Snoopy BA. It didn't even have nothing to do with Wack. I said, I talked to Travis Ford about Snoopy BA, and we was thinking about doing an interview or something maybe. But I told Travis Ford that he may not want to work with me because I see that R&B is on the Dosh Network page, and I know that Wack 100 doesn't want to mess with me. Luce Cannon goes and tells him some crazy stuff. He hits me back, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I didn't speak on you. I said, I talked to Luce shortly after we text, and I said, you may or may not interview with me, I said, for sure, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, you may not interview with me due to me and Wack relationship is all I said. He said, for sure, Brody. Know how this net be, all respect, Brody. I said, yeah, I'm glad you understand. They don't like me for real, so I'm sure they tried to twist it up. And I'm basically telling them right here, like, whatever was relayed from Luce Cannon to Wack 100 and then Wack 100 called you, I don't know what was said, but
they tried to line Demon Time Exotics up with the play first, but Demon Time ain't no dummy, so he didn't fall for it. So they ran an audible with what they did up there at No Jumper, but let's listen and pay attention.
I didn't say anything outlandish, and our whole conversation happens through these DMs, so y'all can see what's being said. I'm sure. I said, they gonna try to twist it up. I'm sure, I don't know you to speak on you. We literally just met. You know what I mean? Because we had literally just met in the DMs that morning. Y'all seen, right? So he said, I'm in the TV world. He was basically saying, hey man, I'm not into all of that stuff. I ain't tripping, right? So let me see.
It's not your fault.
All right, so I said we literally just met. Said I do CEO of my networks, Just Ladies. Nice to meet you, greet you fully. I said, so whatever they told you, I don't know, but I'm telling you the facts. I'm glad you don't seem like you influenced by the bullshit, so I appreciate that. You know what I mean? So that was the gist of our conversation. You know, after Wack 100 called him and said whatever he said to him, then after that, right, I get a call from Wack 100, right? Because at this point, I'm still like, I don't know what Luce went and told Wack, and Wack called him and said and tried to press him about, but we just got to understand it. So I ain't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing content with Snoopy BA, and we, you know what I'm saying? We knocking out content. I ain't even tripping. I'm not even thinking about this. So somebody, I forgot who told me that there was a fight at No Jumper and somebody got whooped. Somebody told me that. I you know what I mean? I got a DM or a call or somebody told me somebody got whooped at No Jumper. And who did they think it was? I don't know who they thought it was, but they just told me somebody got whooped at No Jumper, right? So then I get a call, right? I get a call from Wack himself. You heard what I'm saying?
Now look at the date. Does it have a time on it? And look at the time. Pay attention. Pay attention.
So Wack hits me. Boom. Y'all see this is December 26th, 8/19. You know, that same night, right? So, you know, he hits me, right? And he started talking crazy. Yeah, what you done told Travis Ford and da-da-da and ooh and all of this and that, right? I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, now at this point, this is the, you know, I just got a call from, I just got a DM from Travis Ford talking about some, you know, whatever they're saying. I just let it go because we got an understanding. Now I'm getting a call from Wack and, you know, this is what he has to say. Oh, man. Is it not able to be played? What's going on here? Give me 1 second. All right, here we go.
I don't know what the fuck, but I keep telling these niggas, like, bro, stop, like, my nigga, just leave me the fuck alone, like, y'all, I don't.
He said, I don't hate whoever you want to interview. I don't care. Now, this is, I'm trying to give y'all the context, right? Because we're coming a little late in the conversation. He gets on the phone like, what's going on? What Travis Ford done said and what you done said to Travis Ford and who talking crazy? I'm like, what? I'm like, hold on, whoa, what's going on? Like, ain't nobody said nothing crazy. You heard what I'm saying? At this point, I've already said all I asked brother to do was we were talking about doing an interview, and I told him he might not want to interview with me because of you. So he said he starts this conversation. Let me start it over for y'all.
I don't know what the fuck, but I keep telling these niggas, like, bro, stop, like, my nigga, just leave me the fuck alone, like, y'all, I don't hate whoever you want to interview, bro, I don't care. I don't care, bro, like, I don't care.
I don't know why y'all would touch that man. All right, so you hear me say, I don't know why y'all would touch that man because he's basically telling me that he just beat the brakes off of Travis Ford. He doesn't tell me that he beat the brakes off of Jay Reed. He tells me that I just got Travis Ford and his homeboy whooped. So
pay attention to the setup. They tried to line Demon Time Exotics up with the play, but Demon Time ain't stupid. He didn't fall for it. He had a paper trail that you can easily prove, and they know it. So they threw an audible. Demon Time is cooking. Let's go.
I'm telling him, like, bro, I don't know what you heard, what Luce came back and told you, but if you put your hands on that man, you're bogus because he didn't speak ill of you at all. I didn't speak ill of you. We didn't have no ill conversation about you. I said that he may not want to work with me because you don't fuck with me, and that's all. And I get this call. So now, right, he's telling me, Wack is telling me they're going to try to blame you because you started this. You called you called Luce Cannon and you told him something crazy, and now Luce Cannon told me whatever he told me, and we didn't call Travis Ford and got on his head. Now you got him whooped. Now he's down here and he's whooped in the alley, and it's because of what you told Luce Cannon. And I'm like, what? Hell no.
Ain't nobody gonna blame me. I already talked to that nigga and told him. I already told him that shit.
You in the last hour. I bet you that.
Yeah. Why would y'all see y'all beat up a nigga because of what? I beat a nigga up.
So you hear him saying you did that because, like I said, because of this conversation I had earlier with Travis Ford through DM, and I talked to Luce Cannon later. All I told Luce Cannon is the same thing I've been telling y'all. I'm not gonna keep repeating it, and let's keep going.
Why would I record this nigga? I text him. How does who know what? What is you talking about?
So that's what I'm saying. It's like the story, like I'm trying to even understand, because he just got on the phone and said, I got a nigga whooped. And I'm like, what? About what? He never even says what I supposedly told Luce Cannon. That's how I knew it was worked up from the beginning, though. But we gonna get into it.
That's what I'm saying.
What y'all conversation was?
Conversation. I talked to Luce. That's the only person I talked to. Y'all ass got this shit going. Y'all ass looking for a reason to beat up a nigga or some shit. That shit's weird. I told him I talked to you. I told him I talked to the nigga and shit. I said he probably not gonna work with me because I was trying to do an interview for.
You hear me? That's exactly what I've been telling you. I ain't gotta repeat it. I said the same thing to him.
Snoopy on Snoopy show. Well, it had shit to do with you. I seen your girl was on his page, and I said you probably not gonna work with me, bro. I see you working with Wack. You probably not gonna work with me.
You don't work with me. I don't work with dude, bro.
Yeah, he never said he did. So if y'all put y'all hands,
he never said he did. He never said he worked with Wack. I mentioned Wack to him. He never mentioned Wack to me. He never said I work with Wack and Wack don't fuck with you. He never said none of that. Nothing.
in real life, that's hella weird, bro. Y'all hella weird for that. Report what, nigga? Now I know not to talk to niggas about.
I'm talking to Luce in general. Just, I don't even know that these niggas is connected. You hear what I'm saying? You see him. I ain't snapshot all of it. I was trying to get the pertinent parts. I wish I would have got the other part. But anyways, basically, because it was a lot of messages, basically just about Snoopy BA and all of that. But basically, you see me talking about Snoopy BA. I don't even know that this guy is connected to Wack. You hear what I'm saying? I don't even know that they're connected through Dosh. I don't know about Dosh. He tells me you see, he says I'm the CEO of Dosh, so I look up Dosh. I see that R&B is in the bio or the description of Dosh's page. That's when I say, oh, you probably ain't gonna want to work with me because you're working with Wack. I see R&B on there. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, shit, y'all ass is weird. Yeah, so I talked to Luce. He the only person I talked to about Travis Ford. All I told Luce was that shit. That nigga's probably not gonna work with me because he worked with you. And now y'all talking about y'all beat this nigga up for what, nigga? I seen R&B on his page and shit, some other shit. So I assume y'all was working together. Yeah, on the Dosh page. Oh shit, I thought he. Oh, okay, he don't work with Dosh. I thought he worked with Dosh. He said.
If he do, I got a percentage. I own half of that. So that's just my shit with the owner. I don't know what dude. I don't know what the fuck he do. I just know the nigga. One time in my life.
Like I said, bro. He said he worked with Dosh. I looked up Dosh. I seen R&B on there. I told him before we even do any business, you probably not gonna want to fuck with me because Wack 100 don't fuck with me. Everything we talked about is on a text message, so it don't even matter. It can't be no All I was saying is I see he's already working with you. I know you don't fuck with me, so there ain't even no reason for us to try to get nothing started because he's working with you. That's all that was said. That's what I told him when he talked to me. He talking about I got some shit crossed up with you and Wack and all. I'm like, what? I ain't talking to them niggas about you. All I said is that you not gonna work with me because you working with him.
So now he's basically.
So I have to pause and stop and go. But here's some advice I have for you, Demon Time Exotics, my fellow YouTuber friend. I would not answer them dudes' calls anymore. They blocked him, then unblocked him to run a play on him. So they can blame him for being the reason why they beat those gentlemen up at the place that was involved with the play. I don't even know why I'm calling them gentlemen, because this was all a play to extort Adam22. All these dudes were involved. And at the end of this, you will hear exactly how it really probably went. Somebody at the end is gonna break it down, the scenario, what they think really happened, and I 1000% agree. Let's go.
Trying to use this like a scare tactic, like, oh, you started this and da 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 da, and they gonna get on your head over this, and we did this because of you, but it has nothing to do with me.
Hey, y'all, if y'all really put your, hey, Wack, if y'all really put your hands on that nigga, bro, if y'all really put your hands on that nigga, bro, that shit ain't got shit to do with me, and shit, hey, that's on y'all.
About you calling some shit in, nobody don't.
Ass, look at, boy, your ass.
Now, and as I'm sitting here listening to this, right, Wack's whole thing is he didn't even know these guys was coming. He didn't know why they was there, da 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 da. This call shows that you knew exactly who these guys were, and you said that you whooped them because what Luce told you about whatever happened, whatever was discussed between me and Travis Ford, or, Travis Ford. So I didn't know that was coming, but Luce had already told you, and now they're claiming that Luce called him up there. I'm gonna let y'all put that together.
Looking for controversy any way you can find it, boy. You need to make some better content. Ass can unblock me to call me to start some controversy. Yo ass can call me. You didn't unblock me. Nigga, I was blocked yesterday, nigga. How I get unblocked today for you to call me about a nigga, about some other shit? Y'all done twisted up. Y'all do bad business. If y'all really put your hands on the nigga y'all supposed to be doing business with, that got your girl name on his page and is advertising her, y'all are weak, huh?
And you see, he said he was the CEO of Dash in the DMs. So I was under the impression he was the owner or whatever. You know what I mean? But CEO, owner was maybe different. You know, I was confused, but it's all good.
Okay.
Told you something is here that ain't. That's on y'all. I got a contract with the owner. I don't know, dude. If he works for the owner, that's his business. But what the fuck I got to do with you and him, bro? Why am I even coming up? If you interview the nigga, I don't know nothing about what he do. Why would I tell the nigga not to interview with you? For what?
Why would you tell Rick Rock not to interview with me? Why would you say, oh, he ain't gonna be over there very long? You said what?
You don't know Rick Rock. You don't know Rick Rock. That nigga right there, you know, is not the real Rick.
Right. And I'm glad that he said that. Like, why would you do that? Him and Rick Rock had a real good thing going over there. I enjoyed their content. Why did he hate on Demon Time Exotics with that right there? That was a great duo together. I really enjoyed that content. That was just some real hater shit.
I've been knowing Rick Rock 20 years.
All right. So after that call, right, I called Snoopy and I call Snoopy and, I call Snoopy. Now, mind you, I call Snoopy because this all started because I was talking to Travis Ford because of Snoopy BA's interview and he was chiming in on it. So I called Snoopy. Hey, Snoopy, hey, can you call Travis Ford and make sure he didn't just get whooped? Wack just said he just got whooped. He said, nah, man, he responds right away. Nah, he ain't get whooped. He good. I said, nigga, you ain't even call him. He said, I just got off the phone with him. I said, well, how'd you know? He said, Wack just called me too and said the same thing. Oh, okay. So Wack calls Snoopy, tells him the same thing that Travis Ford just got whooped because of something that I told him. He calls me and tells me the same thing that Travis Ford just got whooped because, something I told him. So at that point, I kind of just ignored the story. You know what I'm saying? I just I don't know. If somebody did get beat up in the alley, it wasn't Travis Ford. So cool. I confirmed through Snoopy. He didn't get whooped. Cool. I ain't tripping. Well, I'm trying to explain to Big Folks, but Big Folks isn't really hearing me. But Big Folks does bring up a...
Now, this is the part I want you guys to listen to and pay attention to, because this is as close as it's going to get to what I think really happened and what this is really all about. Shout out to, what did he say his name was? Big Amp, I think it was. If I mess your name up, I apologize, brother. But salute to you. Salute to you and Demon Time Exotics, man. Y'all did good work with this, because this sounds like what really happened. Let's go.
Good, a good point, right? He basically gives a scenario where he thinks that that Adam is getting extorted, right? So let's just let big folks break it down and tell y'all how he feels. It's crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? That it's like, why did they choose to do it up there though? You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, my thing is this, Money and Snoopy. All year long, I've been watching Adam. People take shots at trying to get lawsuits on Adam all year long. All type of silly ways, nothing ain't rolled out. So I'm not gonna say this is fact or nothing like this, y'all, but I'm a project nigga and I'm kind of snake Snoopy. You know, I come from them days, like being like, so I understand how snakes move.
Respect.
So it's like, what if I was working somewhere that was worth millions of dollars, right? But only made thousands, a couple thousand here and there and this and that. What if that place I felt like it was dying out and it's just like, man, how can we just make some quick bread? What if I say, hey, Snoopy and Money, man, look, I got 100 cash for y'all right now, 100 apiece, boom, boom, boom. I need y'all to come up here and get y'all ears stumped together for this 100K. Like, listen, because we talking, this a real move. Like, y'all come in and get y'all ears stumped for the 100K. Then I'm going to have y'all sue all of them. But the main person you're going to say first is the company that's worth tens of millions of dollars. They get my lawsuit to me and to my little homie, it'll fall wayside because that's going to be way bigger. You can always just fall back off the lawsuit. But if you go hit them for like 3-4 million, I just made a $200,000. It's like going to the store. So I just spent 200 with the plug. But I made three M's back though. Matter of fact, here's Snoopy, and y'all take 200 more. So y'all make 3 apiece. Now we like this. Let the white boy defend himself. Now we've been trying to get money from him all year.
I'm trying to explain to big folks, but big folks isn't really hearing me. But big folks does.
I don't know why I did a double replay, but that was essentially the end of my recording, right? Yeah, so we're just gonna rock with it like this. But listen, if you want to hear the entire thing, go to Demon Time Exotics page. I'm gonna put his link in the bio. So let's just recap. So the setup was to message Demon Time Exotics with Travis Ford, right? Or whatever that conversation was. I put, if you actually watch my video, I put the clippings in there of the conversation that Demon Time Exotic said that he had. So if you didn't pay attention, you might want to go back and go look at that. They tried to run the play with Demon Time Exotics. Demon Time Exotics is a dumb. He didn't fall for it. He left a paper trail that nobody can deny, that they couldn't deny it. So they ran they did an audible. This is where I think things get different. So everybody is involved. The ones that we feeling so sorry about, they all involved. They're all involved. This was all a play to get the Adam22, the sue no jumper. Somewhere down the line, something backfired. Now, where I think it fell apart at towards the end, I could be wrong. That video wasn't supposed to see the light of day. It was not supposed to come out. They were supposed to keep that. And because what is Wack known for? Man, I was the one keeping the video from dropping. Yo, I was the one that was keeping the video from hitting the streets. You know, to Nipsey, to Tupac, to Oscar De La Hoya, who he extorted in the past. I mean, bro, you ain't got to be a rocket science to put this together. Salute to Demon Time Exotics, man. Salute to the other brother who broke down the realest scenario I think possible for this situation to that I think is a reality. And I do believe that Compton Rick Rock jumped in and they ran an audible with Rick Rock to steal the play. And then Wack came out with the, oh yeah, well let me do what I do as CS2 back and let the world know. And the police and the authorities know that it was you. Come on, bro. Yeah. Man. Hey, Demon Time, you did that. Salute to you, bro. I think this flew over people's head right here, but it didn't. It didn't mine. I caught that. It took me a couple of days to get to it, but yeah. Salute to Demon Times Exotics, bro. You did that. So, we're gonna end it right there, man. But I want to say, man, thank y'all for rocking with me, man. Tell me what y'all think in that comment section, man. Get in that comment section and tell me what you think. Do you think Demon Time is on to something? Because I definitely do. And to the next one, man, salute to y'all, man. Let's go ahead out here and get that money. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay favored. Get that work. Salute to my Stand On It Media family, man. Everybody that supports this channel, man. Everybody that supported me and Straight No Chaser, man. Salute to y'all, man. Nothing but love to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna grind this year, man. I'm telling y'all, man. We bringing the truth back. We bringing the truth back. None of this BS no more, man. We ain't gonna keep getting played by these